This is Ruby Red, and these are my stripper stories.
Um, is there any fetishes you have?
I'm burst as fuck, so it just depends on the person for real. Like, I can be super dom, I can be super submissive. It depends on the person. If you bring that out of me, you bring whichever side you bring out of me. But either way, I'm a brat, and brats like to talk and then get put in their place. So even when I'm submissive, I'm still talking. It's just a different way of it.
And if someone was to inquire about, dealing with you, what type of bag should they come with, or do they have to come with a bag? What is that?
Case by case basis. I feel like I don't need all your money, but it comes to a point where if you can't keep up with me, I start resenting you, and I'm not trying to, but I want to be able to go on a trip. Can we go on the trip or not? And it's like, yeah, I could go 50-50, but if I'm going 50-50, why don't I just go by myself with my homegirls? Like, why do I got to be coupled up in a new city and be with you if you're not even going fund the trip? Does that make sense? Does that seem up?
Oh, you asking my opinion?
It's up.
No, it's not fucked up.
I just feel like I'm young. I'm fine. Like, if we going to Europe, you ain't gonna tag along and pay half the fee.
Right.
It just, I don't know. Just don't feel like that's right. But I say that because I'm not a money hungry person in my relationship, so I'm just curious what the thought process was on that. But yeah, like you gotta come thorough.
Has anybody ever took you out the country?
No. Well, no, but if you were considering, I've had offers,
Right.
but guys really expect you to just jump up and just hop on a plane without even knowing them like that for real.
Right.
Or I've had guys who I do know, and I'm like, you kind of gave me a red flag to where I'm not trying to go out the country with you. So
Right.
it's just like a trip being flown out has never been worth like what could happen to me. Maybe I'm overly anxious,
Right.
but I'm just like, hell no, like it's all right. I was gonna get flown out at one point, but my sister talked me out of it, and I was like 19 at the time, so I was like, you know what? Let me sit my young ass down. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So what I'm getting is I feel like someone fucked your trust up really bad. Is that true?
What? Hell yeah.
Because it
Hell
just
yeah.
seems like you don't give me scary or nothing like that in person. That's not even a vibe that you're. But the words that you're saying, it's like, hey, I don't, I'm scared now. But that's not what you're giving out. So it's weird.
No, it's more of like I'm scared of my lack of discernment.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm scared of my lack of discernment because I will see one good thing and I will totally void everything that's in front of my face. So, and the girl I didn't start, but I met her early on in my dancing experience. I actually hired her as my assistant, and things started plummeting. Like my money fell in half. I said, "Hey, I love you," but it's like you're not really. I ain't tell her this, but she wasn't really picking up on stuff. So it's like almost like she was doing it intentionally, like my up. And I was like, "Hey, I want to be your friend still. I love you. I just can't do this anymore financially. I can't afford you." And she went off on me, said, "I don't want to be your friend anymore. The money's changed you. You move weird. Ain't no way you're not making the same amount of money. You ain't got to worry about me no more." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Logged into my Twitter, dropped my address, added everybody I'm in close communication with, told them a whole bunch of some people I lost, which is like you too, bitch, because he was already moving weird. And I peeped that shit. You think I ain't peep it, but I peeped it and I was gonna talk to you about it. But she did that, and now you feel like I'm wrong. But that's okay. I'll be your villain. I'll be your villain today. So she did that, and that happened pretty recently. And now it's like, okay, how many times am I gonna bump my head this way? And we've been friends for 6 years. So it's like, damn, we were homeless together. I was the only one writing you when you was in jail. I was the only one supporting you during your trial. Like I was deep in it with you, and that shit happened, and that has really revolutionized me. I've always known I had like a discernment, but that right there, a 6 year friendship that turned all the way from like you my sister to that, I'm like, oh yeah, now I really gotta tighten up. So even more like the desire for better discernment is like skyrocketed.
Right.
And then
Well,
I'm a public figure now, right?
right.
So before it was nothing for me to jump from dick to dick to dick trying to find the love of my life, and I thought that was gonna get me one. But now it's like I don't know who knows me and is plotting because I've had people who meet me in person and act like they don't know who I am, and next thing you know, I'm not responding to their text. They hit me up on Instagram. Hey, it's me from which I never gave you my Instagram. How the f- are you here? So yeah, I think being known is kind of a blessing. It kind of holds you accountable. And also when you start leveling up in life, God removes what's not for you. But boy, is it tough. Like I feel like this whole year I've been shedding my skin. And they say 2025 in numerology is the year of completion. So it's like everything that's meant to end has ended and it's over. And it's been so painful when you feel like the people that have been closest to you and like you've gone to bat for and everything would never say a bad thing about them have like all turned on me. Like they all turned on me. So this industry cutthroats.
It is. You mentioned numbers, so do you believe in
Astrology,
astrology?
numerology,
Yeah,
manifestation,
all that.
all of it. I think the only thing I lack is just consistency and like making it a habit to like look into. But yeah, I'm so into that. I'm such a spiritual ass. Like I love
Right. Well, man, it's been great talking to you. It's you're a thorough person. Like I can just tell.
Thank you.
I want to. I hope that you find exactly. Well, I really hope that. What's the words I want to say? Like that it's like you got like a wall over you, and I hope that's like removed.
Yes, me too. Because I want to be back to myself.
Right.
But right now, it's like I think I have to come back to Jesus and like kind of hibernate and
Right.
just reevaluate things. Because I think that what people fuck up at is like thinking it won't happen to you. And that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like taking a step back and analyzing those relationships and what I missed. So hopefully by the time like my birthday come around, which is in March, I will be back to my normal stuff. Right now, it's just like, hold the f- up, what just happened?
Right.
But I think it'll, yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm sure that the people that are watching this can relate to that. You know, it's gonna be somebody that's like, "Oh man, that's exactly happened to me."
Right.
But
I hope so.
you're pushing forward. You're doing your thing. You ain't missing a step. That person who did that weird to you, I'm sure she's super upset now because they didn't stop you.
Oh, she gonna see it. Hey, girl.
and
Hey, girl.
and man, again, I just thank you for coming through stripper stores.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.